Hello, and welcome to another episode of the 100,000 Reasons for Gratitude. Please join me as we look at life through a lens of happiness. In today's episode, I'd like us to be grateful for the opportunity to learn and live with one another. Today's episode feels very special to me. Of course, all the other episodes are also special, right? I love this episode because we are able to reflect on an amazing phrase that I love a lot. Look to the better side of the other person. You realize that we are all one, and in our oneness, we are also individualized, meaning that we all bring our different essence to our oneness. And when we look at the better side of the other person, what we are doing is we are choosing to focus on their magnificent virtues, their magnificent gifts, from which we can be able to learn and grow. A beauty about everyone's virtue is they are all unique. Have you ever noticed how there are people who are absolutely gifted in a particular thing? For instance, there are people who have a virtue of happiness, like they radiate that. That is their essence. We have those who theirs is peace. We have people who have a virtue of kindness, so pure. We have generosity. We have gentleness. All these experiences, all these different virtues and gifts are an experience for us to be able to learn. So as we are being these bubbles of joy and bouncing on each other within our bubbles, we are soaking it in. We're able to experience what being generous is about, what being joyous is about, what kindness feels like, both in experience and giving it to others. We're able to see what peace looks like because we are all filled with these amazing qualities. Some magnetize more than others, and we're here to soak whatever that is not in us, we're soaking it from the other person. And that's how we end up becoming a community of love through starting to be a bubble of love yourself. I do like this story I read somewhere. It was a man talking with a monk. And here I remember the man asked the monk, if I meditate for 3 hours a day, how long will it take for me to become a saint? The monk told him 10 years. And then he asked him, and if I meditate for 24 hours a day, how long will it take me to become a saint? And the monk told him 30 years. And the man was wondering, why are the years increasing? And he asked that. And the monk mentioned to him that the more the experience that you have within that meditation moment, you're to get out of it, you are to become what you were able to absorb from the presence of God. Hence, if you are in that position of just solitude and within that moment, and you're not able to bring it out, then your progression becomes slower. Because the monk mentioned something that now stuck with me, and it was, we are on earth to live, to love, and to be happy. Of course, the years I've paraphrased a bit, but we do get how the length of it is. For me, how I see the living part, to live is where we realize how all life is connected. We are not separate as we tend to imagine. We are one. We are together. And within this oneness, then there is no need for judgment. There is no need for hate. There is no need for envy because we are the same person, individualized within our own gifts, within our own virtues. But the goal is to complement each other. To love is to be open, is to let in. You're able to, and imagine if you started your living by looking to the better side of everyone, then your loving becomes easier, becomes amazing, because now you're letting in the virtues and the gifts, you're able to experience them. And lastly, you're able to be happy because joy comes when your living experience and love is all that you have. You emanate joy. That's all that you feel and give out. And then that's where true happiness actually begins. When we look at looking to the better side of others, I like this perspective of realizing that, first of all, we already know what your attention is upon, that's absolutely what you only get to see. Meaning that if you only choose to focus on this other side of other people, the one you feel you don't like, that's the only thing you see. But then let's go back to how the mind works. Due to our evolution and the aspect that we do also have free will, an absolute gift that God gave to us. With that, you choose to have your experience on earth. And the way your mind will want to keep you safe, and I put that in quotes, is by making you always right. Hence, you realize that it's been proven most of the things we feel or we believe happened in the past, the more the time goes, it is completely not accurate. Completely not accurate. Because the mind, remember, its sole purpose is to make you always be correct. Because it feels that that's how we are safe. Hence, every experience that you have, you'll most likely be putting yourself as the one maybe who was victimized or the one who was right, in my perception was right. And with that taint, it already means that when you're looking to the other side, which is not the better side of others, all you get to see is that. And it will keep proving to you that, yes, your experiences will keep proving to you that, oh yes, I was correct. However, because I know you're here because you believe that we're here to be bubbles of love. And that's what we are spreading in our existence. Hence, if we look to the better side of another, that's all we'll ever see. We will get to see these wonderful virtues and gifts that the other person has, get to experience them, soak them in, learn from them, and then, be that also as you go forward. And while we are doing that, we're able to see the world in an amazing perspective, because now we're only looking to the better side of the other person and choosing to focus on that. Hence, our goal and our mission of living, loving, and being happy on earth becomes an actual realization. It becomes our actual reality. And do you feel how amazing it is that God has given us the gift to be able to see that deeply, like for our minds also to be able to really research and find new facts. And what if we used that spectacular gift that we've been given of our mind, of our bodies, of our existence, because it is a gift, and we use it to look to the better side of every single person, and not just person. Let's also look at every single thing in life and choose to see the better side, because that's how we're able to become bubbles of love. I hope that this day and this week that becomes your mission and my mission. I look forward to seeing you in another episode.